On the 27th, the National Assembly elected the Deputy Speaker and the Chairman of 7 standing committees, completing the formation of the parliamentary structure. This was 28 days after the 22nd National Assembly was convened. Before the plenary session, the People Power Party convened a General Assembly where they selected their sole nominees for the Deputy Speaker and the leadership of their allotted standing committees. The candidate for the Deputy Speaker was determined to be Joo Ho-young, a 6-term lawmaker. In this discussion, we will delve into the responsibilities and functions of these committees within the National Assembly. National Assembly Standing Committees. National Assembly Standing Committees are specialized groups of lawmakers who focus on particular areas of policy and legislation. Their primary role is to scrutinize and fine-tune the wording of proposed bills before these bills are presented to the plenary session. Since each representative can't have expertise in all areas, these committees ensure that substantive reviews of bills are conducted. This system, where the actual examination of bills is carried out in the standing committee rather than the plenary session, such as in Korea, is called standing committee centrism. Standing committees are permanent organizations, distinguished from special committees that operate with a set time frame. The National Assembly of Korea has a total of 18 standing committees, including the House Steering Committee, the Legislation and Judiciary Committee, the National Policy Committee, the Health and Welfare Committee, and the Environment and Labor Committee. Among these, the Legislation and Judiciary Committee, the Steering Committee, and the Special Committee on Budget and Accounts hold significant power and are considered key committees. The delay in electing the chairman for the standing committees in the first half of the 22nd National Assembly was due to prolonged negotiations over which party, the ruling or the opposition, would occupy the chair positions of these key committees. Major roles of standing committees. The primary duty of standing committees is the review of bills. Bills can be introduced either through the joint signatures of at least 10 Assembly members or directly by the government. These bills are first assigned to the relevant standing committees. Within the committees, the bills undergo discussions and can either be passed as originally proposed or modified. The approved bills are then forwarded to the Legislation and Judiciary Committee for a review, the examination of the system and wording before being voted on in the plenary session. Another important duty of standing committees is conducting hearings. The most notable among these is the confirmation hearing. When parliamentary approval is required for appointments, a special committee is formed to conduct the confirmation hearing. However, for positions like ministers or heads of agencies, where formal approval is not mandatory, the hearings are conducted by the relevant standing committee. Additionally, standing committees carry out an annual audit of government affairs, which is a frequently covered event in the media. As the 22nd National Assembly standing committees are now formed, we need to pay attention to how various legislative issues are discussed within these committees.